Crochet. Today you'll be seeing this video on Friday, and welcome to the yarn room again. It's so fun to video in here, and I'm glad that I did yesterday's video in here, and I'm back in here for today's video. So yesterday, I made a mistake, and you probably will catch it. I said that I was going to talk about Luck of the Draw and Tile of the Week because it was Thursday, and those are both Thursday things. But I brought up with me, and I talked about Tile of the Week Thursday and Yarn Vacation AU with Judy from Which Piece Crafts. I don't know, brain fart. So I was putting the video together and doing the editing, and I'm writing Yarn Vacation. I'm like, I wrote Luck of the Draw in the title, and then I realized that the project I showed was my Judy's at Which Piece Crafts, and I talked about going to Greece and all that. Wrong. Wrong. I didn't even catch it until like an hour later that I did that. So, nevertheless, today we are going to talk about Luck of the Draw, and we're going to talk about the Multivalence. So, welcome to my yarn room. For anyone that is new, this is the yarn room, and for anyone, and I'd like to welcome you here, and thanks for coming in, and please like, subscribe, comment. You know, if you like what you see here and you want to come back, that'd be great. For all of my returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back and joining me, and my flakiness, because I guess I'm a little bit nuts. But anyway, let's get on to the yarny goodness. So, if you don't know Nan from Nan's Next Knots, she will be linked below. She is the host and the brainchild of Luck of the Draw, which now is Luck of the Draw number 7. So she's done this 7 times, or this is the 7th time. Last time on Luck of the Draw 6, she was ill, and so we had some stand-ins while she was recuperating, but she is doing it again, and we're so glad that she is back to her normal-ish self. I mean, who's really normal, right? But what it is you pick 9 colors. 1 is your main color, and then you have 8 other colors. And every week, Nan goes into her little green lucky leprechaun hat and pulls out a number. You have your 8 colors numbered 1 through 8, and she randomly picks out a number, and that's the number that you add to your project. She does have a blanket, and there is a tutorial that you can make. If you want to make the blanket that she started the whole thing with. As life has progressed, people are like, okay, I've made that blanket, you know, once or twice, or, you know, whatever, they want to make something else. So people have gotten very creative, and they make other things. From cardigans to blankets to, I've made blankets, and I've made, a Ruana. I tried to make a shawl, a wrap. I did not finish it, but I made a really great wrap last time that I want to make again, and maybe I'll get it started and catch up with it. The yarn is in a bag right here, staring at me, saying, hey, wait, don't forget about me, because that wrap I donated. I loved it, by the way, and I donated it to Jaxie from Creations by Jax. She was doing a fundraiser, and I donated it to her for a prize, and Crystal from Bag O Day won it, and oh my gosh, I was so nervous to send it to her, but I did send it to her, and I hope that she likes it. If not, she can donate it to the pet shelter. Anyway, what else was I going to say? So this time for Luck of the Draw, I am making a bag. Elaine Brown is also making the bag, and I'm going to probably end up making 2 because you can only make the bag so long, and this is a 20-week thing. So my friend, my good friend, Lynn Como, made this very bag last luck of the draw, and she made two for that very same reason. And this was also a bag that was made by Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, and Anita from Yarn Over YOH Creations Crochet. Anyway, they'll all be linked. If you don't know Anita, oh my God, she does the best mosaics. Holy cow, amazing. You need to pop in and see what she's working on. She is working on, if you follow Crystal from Bag O' Day, she bought a bunch of Afghans, blanket kits, Afghan kits, and it has sent them out to various creators to make for her and then send back to her. She's actually paying people to do this. I mean, what an amazing treat to be able to make something for Crystal. Just that in itself is amazing. But Anita is making a mosaic pattern. I don't know what it's called, but it is got trees in it, and oh my God, it is fabulous. So she's crocheting that, and she's showing you as she goes, and then she will send that back to Crystal, and Crystal is going to do in the summer, and I don't know all the details. I don't know that she's even released all the details or has that all worked out, but she's going to do an auction for all of these crocheted blankets and other things that she's throwing in herself, maybe things that people are also donating in addition, and she's raising money for her local pet shelter. So that's a fabulous thing to look forward to this summer. And as I said, Anita is doing a fantastic job on this blanket. It is just beautiful, and you really should check her out. Check it out. She does amigurumis. Oh, really quick, amigurumis. This month, Amigurumi Wars is by Anaya's Toy Box. I will link her. It's hashtag Amigurumi Wars 2023. We did it last year, and I hosted a month, and I don't remember which month, but at the beginning. And next month, I am hosting again. I'm not going to go into the details, but you get to pick your own patterns to do. So there will be a double dog dare involved with this for specific people, but everyone at the same time to get your amigurumi on. I will be hosting that next month for the month of March, so I'll be putting out a video for that at the end of February, just to give you a heads up so that you can be ready to go on March 1st. I did do two little tiny, which I don't have up here with me, heart amigurumis that I submitted to Anoya's Toy Box in her email, so that just to participate. I do not want to be in the drawing, and mine aren't even small enough to qualify. I mean, they're not big enough to qualify. I did two little teeny tiny backpack buddy hearts that probably took me longer to find the clips than it took me to do the backpack buddies. But I just wanted to do those for my grandkids, so I thought, I want to support this, and so I did a twofer. And I have projects for next month already not started, obviously, because you got to do them in the month of March. But I am going to make an elephant, and here, let me show you. Hold on. I believe that Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming sent me this. This is a kit with easy to follow instructions. Create a friend. So I'm going to create this. It's a good opportunity to make the elephant. I've never crocheted an elephant for myself. I do have the elephant that goes in my dress up amigurumi where I made the bear for my granddaughter. But I think, and I really want to make that one. That book was given to me by Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too. And I made Terry Bear, but, and I made two of them. Terry and Tanya, I named them, but Avery named them Bella and Violet. Anyway, I think I'm going to make this so that I can use the kit and see how that goes. So everything's supposed to be in here to make it, so we'll see. But this is my one amigurumi I'm gonna make next month. I'm gonna fit that in there. So we are here not to talk about that, but I did want to bring that up so that you guys can get ready and know that I am the one next month. So pass that along to your friends. I am working on Luck of the Draw. I did finally get it started and I got it caught up. I have not added this week's color, but I can show it to you because I have it with me. And I am making this wonderful bag. I don't remember. I will have it linked in the description box. I don't remember, honestly. There's a YouTube tutorial. There's a written pattern. I'm using the YouTube tutorial. And I'm using Premier Home Cotton in... So it's kitchen cotton, and I have this tube of white because I am shopping your hashtag shop your stash. I hate kitchen cotton, by the way. Just FYI. I haven't used any kitchen cotton in a long time, and it's just very splitty, and but it makes great bags because they don't stretch, you know. But I keep splitting the yarn. I am using, I think, a 5mm hook. 4 or 5. Pretty sure it's 5. I'm pretty sure I don't have it in my bag. Nope. But I think I'm using the 5mm hook. So this was the first week of Luck of the Draw. This is the second week of Luck of the Draw. And the white is my base color. So this is how it's looking. This week's color, which I don't want to tell you the number, so I'm going to cover it up. And they're kitchen cottons, they're Premier Home Cotton, they're sugar and cream, they're, you know, just different variety. This one is Peaches and Cream Original, and the color is called Pastel Pink. And they're all 4-weight, and they're like, you know, 85% cotton and 15% acrylic, you know, kitchen cotton. I think I even have one or two in the 8 that is from Dollar Tree, you know, just whatever. But this will be the next color added in. So I'm going for, you know, the pinky pastels, yellow pinky kind of pastels in this one. The next one I have, the next one I'm going to make the second half of the year, or of the crochet along. I'm going to do this till I have 10 colors in there. And then you put the handle on. So from there, then I'm going to do a second one, and the base color is not going to be white. I'm sure I would have enough white in this tube, but I have another one of these that's mostly white, but it's got blue and green flecks in it, and so I'm going to use it as the base color, and then my colors are blues and greens. So I'm excited about that too, because I think, you know, they'll be fun. But this will be like a real summery bag. I kind of like it, and the plan is to line it. We'll see how that goes. I have to, Nancy and Billy, the Crafty Floridian, tell me that I should get, I guess it's iron-on fabric, stiffen our fabric on interfacing to put on the inside of, I guess you iron it to the back side of your lining. So I haven't started any linings. I haven't started doing that. Maybe I'll do it over the weekend. We'll see how busy the weekend is this weekend. Roy did bring up, we had an old dresser in the basement that we really didn't use for anything. I had beach towels stored on top of it, and the sewing machines that I don't use. So he was going to throw it out, and I talked him into taking, it had 6 drawers in it, 3 on, you know, each side, and I had him cut the drawers out of one side, and I can put a chair up in there, and I put the sewing machine on top, and I put it downstairs in the space that used to be my yarn room, like when I first started crocheting, where I would store my yarn when I had like this much yarn and then this much yarn until it got to be too much, and then I had to move it up here. Anyway, the sewing, he brought up, I had two sewing machines that were my mother's, that were much nicer sewing machines than the one that I have, which is in a closet up here. But he brought up one of the sewing machines, and it's a Singer. I don't know how to use it. You know, I mean, I don't know how to work it, but it has a manual, and I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah. And then he brought up the other one, because I've never opened these cases, and neither of these are the sewing machine that my mom used when I was growing up. I don't know what she did with that sewing machine. I don't remember. I used to know, but I don't remember now. Anyway, she might have given that to Chloe, as a matter of fact. I'm not sure. But the other sewing machine has a serger on it, which I really did not know what that meant. I didn't understand. She told me it was something for hemming. Well, I took the top off of that thing. There's you put 4 yarn strings on there at one time, threads, whatever you call it. And they're in a big cone like this. Whoa. There's all these. I'm like, okay, put the lid back on that sucker. I need to go to class to learn how to use that thing. It does have a manual. I don't know enough about sewing to even attempt to use that, but I think that would be a really nice. That's the one my mom was so excited to get. And she got it as from a friend that she knew who passed away. The husband gave it to her when her friend passed away. And I don't know that she ever even had the opportunity to use it. The friend passed away and my mom became sick, and then she was just not into sewing at that point. So that's kind of sad. So I would love to learn how to use it. So I'm going to take classes, but I got to work on my scheduling first, because I do want to learn how to use it for my mom. So, and apparently the serger makes hemming very easy. And like when you do the double stitching, and you know, like I don't even know the terminology enough to tell you what it does. But it makes the 2 lines next to each other. I guess that's what it does. But you don't have to use it that way. And I don't know if you can embroider on this thing. I mean, you could do 4 yarns or 4 threads at one time. And you can put 4 bobbins in it at one time. I opened up enough of it to see that, and I'm like, whoa, okay, that's way too technical for me just to. But like I said, I will take a class, and in the meantime, I'll learn how to use the other one. And maybe I need a class for that too. I don't know. But those bags, for luck of the draw, I do want to line them. And I have bags sitting in one of those dresser drawers because he put it up and it's in that yarn room. And we decorated. I'll show you in another video. And once I can make it a usable space. It's a cute space now. I mean, like, it's usable, but I don't know how to use it. So kind of stupid to show it to you if I don't even know how to use the sewing machine. So that'll be upcoming videos in the future. But I also started, and I don't know that I've showed you this at all, but I am participating with several other people in the Multivalance crochet along. Maybe I have showed you. By Expression Fiber Arts, Shandy at Expression Fiber Arts. I am using a 5mm hook on this. I wrote it down. So I must be using a 4mm. That's it. I am using a 4mm on the luck of the draw. The 5mm is with this project. And you get just a few rounds a month, apparently. But, you know, it's being made in the round, which I'm not giving away anything, because as soon as I show it to you, you'll see that. So there's 9 rows this month for the first. So you're not far behind. If you're not involved in it yet and you want to jump in, you weren't allowed to start it. She asked you not to start it until January 31st. So I'm still in the month of February. Now the second section has come out at the beginning of February. So I'm going to assume, like, I don't understand. It's supposed to be a year-long crochet along, but she didn't release the first pattern until January 31st is when you're supposed to start it. The pattern was released before then, but You weren't supposed to start it till January 31st. So I had thought then the next part would come out at the end of February, but she put it out at the beginning of February. I'm considering that I have from January 31st to the end of February to get the first part done before I can start, before I have to start the second part to stay in line with the crochet along. That may not be the case, and I'm working at whatever pace I've got anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But she's giving the pattern pieces for free, at least for a while. Like each, I don't know if how long it'll be. Like the January part will be free for how long, I don't know. I don't know if it's still free as of today. But the second part is free right now. And when I downloaded the second part, I got the first part again. So I guess if you jump in at any time, you'll get all the caught up, you know, all the way caught up. I am using yarn that Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming gifted me. And it was a mill end, I believe, that she got from, it's a Cotton Kings, so I believe that's from Hobie. When they were doing those mystery bags with their cotton yarn for $40, and you got 4 or 6 or something. So this is the colorway I am using, and I have 2 of these. And I don't know if 2 will be enough because I'm not sure what the yardage for sure is, since it's a mill and it doesn't have a label. Maybe they're short yarn, you know, short of the regular yardage of a Cotton King, which I think is either 800 and something or 1,000 something yards. And it's like a 1 or 2 weight yarn. I didn't look it up because I'm just making it as it is, so I didn't look it up. But I am doing this, and I'm going darker to lighter. Wait, I had a theory. I had a plan. I hope I did it right. I took the cake and I rewound it because I wanted to end on the light colors. When I join the cakes, I want to join them at the dark colors and end in the light colors. So I'm going light to dark to light. Because if I don't have enough of this, I can add white at the end. Since it's so pale, I could easily add white in and, you know, make it blend out and not have to buy more yarn. That's the whole point of it. Is well, not the whole point of doing this, but the way that I did the colors is so that if I needed to add a white at the end, that would work out. And I can just shop my stash that way. So I put this, I recaked it so that I'm pulling. Why did I recake it and it's still wound the same way? How did that work out? Oh, because I took the center pull, because this one, I don't know, but I recaked it. I don't know why I recaked it, because I'm pulling from the outside. Oh, because I couldn't find the outside, and I started with the center pull, but now the center pull is on the outside. But they were both the same. And now they're still the same, right? I don't know. I don't know why I recaked it, but I did. And this was the center pull, I'm pretty sure. And I am pulling from the outside. But anyway, I put it in one of these things to hold it together. And when I worked on it, I did not have it in this thing. So I don't know if this is going to be a pain or not. Maybe I will take it out. It should be. Why did I recake it? And this white is still on, the lighter color is still on the outside. I don't know, but I know I needed to start with the lighter color so that I could go light to dark, dark to light. And I am through round 5, and this is what I have. So that's all the bigger it is through round 5. And it's cute. I have to get through round 9. My goal is to be through round 9 by the end of this month, February. So I have 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, and I have 4 more rounds to go. So I have to do, like, I don't know, 2 a week. And then I can start on, I think I'm going to be like a month behind. And And this is living in this bag that I received from Nancy from She's Got Yarn. It was part of our gift exchange for Christmas. And, oh, and my luck of the draw right now is living in my go bag that I take to work, which I replaced with this bag that I got from Elaine Brown for Christmas because we had a gift exchange. Isn't it cute? Love it. Okay, well, I've been rambling for 25 minutes already. So I appreciate you guys watching. I don't have any more to talk about. I'm really confused about the whole why did I recake it and it's still light on the outside. I don't understand what I did. I don't remember. I was half asleep, I'm sure. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, which may or may not be on Saturday. I really do want to show you my Sophies, and I guess Saturday is Sophie's Day. At least maybe the Sophies that I'm going to show you. I am not at all caught up with that. I don't know. I finished part 1. I'm in part 2. And I'm loving it. It's really pretty. So I think we'll see that on Saturday in Saturday's video. And I don't know if I'll have time to work on it between now and then, or you'll get what you get at what I have now. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.